Today, we will delve into the fascinating topic of the history of literature. Literature has been an essential part of human culture and expression for thousands of years, reflecting our deepest emotions, experiences, and aspirations. In this audiobook, we will explore the history of literature from its earliest origins to the present day, examining the major literary movements, genres, and writers that have shaped this rich and diverse art form. The earliest origins of literature. The origins of literature can be traced back to the earliest human civilizations, where storytelling and oral traditions were used to pass on myths, legends, and historical narratives from generation to generation. The Epic of Gilgamesh, the oldest known work of literature, is a prime example of this early storytelling tradition. Written in ancient Sumeria around 2100 BCE, the epic tells the story of a hero's journey in search of immortality and explores themes of power, love, and mortality. The development of written literature. The invention of writing in ancient civilizations such as Egypt, Mesopotamia, and China marked a major turning point in the history of literature, allowing for the preservation and dissemination of stories and ideas across time and space. The earliest written works included religious texts, legal codes, and historical chronicles, but as writing became more widespread, a rich tradition of poetry, drama, and fiction began to emerge. The Greek and Roman period. The Greeks and Romans are often considered the founders of Western literature, producing some of the greatest works of poetry, drama, and philosophy that continue to influence and inspire writers today. From the epic poetry of Homer's Iliad and Odyssey to the philosophical dialogues of Plato and Aristotle, the literature of the ancient world explored the big questions of life, death, love, and human nature. The Middle Ages. The Middle Ages saw the rise of epic poetry, religious literature, and courtly romance, as well as the emergence of vernacular literature in languages such as Old English, Middle English, and Old French. The works of Chaucer, Dante, and Petrarch, among others, are considered among the greatest literary achievements of the medieval period. The Renaissance. The Renaissance saw a renewed interest in classical literature, as well as the emergence of new literary forms such as the sonnet and the essay. The works of Shakespeare, Milton, and Cervantes, among others, continue to be celebrated for their literary excellence and their exploration of complex themes such as love, power, and identity. The Enlightenment. The Enlightenment saw a shift towards more rational and scientific modes of thinking, which had a profound impact on literature and the arts. The works of authors such as Voltaire, Goethe, and Jane Austen explore the tensions between reason and passion, tradition and progress, and the search for meaning and purpose in a rapidly changing world. The Romantic period. The Romantic period saw a rejection of the rationalism and order of the Enlightenment, and a renewed emphasis on emotion, imagination, and the natural world. The works of authors such as Wordsworth, Coleridge, and Keats celebrate the power of nature, the beauty of the imagination, and the joys and sorrows of human experience. The Modern Era. The modern era of literature is characterized by a wide range of literary styles and movements, from the realism of the 19th century to the experimentalism of modernist and postmodernist literature. The works of authors such as Austen, Dickens, Woolf, Joyce, and Faulkner continue to be celebrated for their literary achievements, while contemporary writers such as Morrison, McCarthy, and Atwood explore the complexities of modern life through their own unique literary voices. Conclusion? The history of literature is a rich and fascinating subject, reflecting the diversity and complexity of human experience across time and place. By exploring the major literary movements, genres, and writers that have shaped this essential art form, we can gain a deeper appreciation for the power of literature to capture the human imagination and inspire us to new heights of creativity and understanding. Literature has always been an important reflection of the social, political, and cultural context of its time, and its evolution has been intertwined with the major historical events and movements that have shaped human history. For example, the rise of the novel in the 18th century coincided with the emergence of the middle class and the growth of print culture, and the works of authors such as Defoe, Richardson, and Fielding provide valuable insights into the values, attitudes, and concerns of this period. Similarly, the literature of the 20th century reflects the upheavals and transformations of the modern era, from the devastation of two world wars to the social and cultural revolutions of the 1960s and 70s. The works of authors such as Woolf, Joyce, Beckett, and Pynchon, among others, explore the complex and often ambiguous nature of modern life, and the challenges of finding meaning and purpose in a world that can be confusing and disorienting. Throughout history, literature has played a vital role in shaping our understanding of ourselves and the world around us, and its power to inspire and enlighten remains as strong as ever. Whether exploring the depths of human emotion and experience, pushing the boundaries of language and form, or challenging our assumptions and beliefs, literature has the power to move us, to challenge us, and to open our minds to new possibilities. In conclusion, the history of literature is a rich and multifaceted subject that continues to captivate and inspire readers of all ages and backgrounds. By exploring the major literary movements, genres, and writers that have shaped this essential art form, we can gain a deeper appreciation for the power of literature to capture the human experience and reflect the diversity and complexity of our world. Thank you for listening to this audiobook on the history of literature, and we hope that it has provided valuable insights into this timeless and enduring art form.